was on the early pirate radio station, Radio Invicta in 1964, and this low-powered sweet music station had only the most rudimentary equipment, and the living conditions on the anti-aircraft fort, which was the Red Sands fort on which it was based, were extremely basic. And there's a fascinating chapter on John describing his life at sea, and Keith Skew's book Pop Went to the Pirates. On Radio Invicta, he broadcast under numerous names as well as his own. He was JRB, Larry Pannell, Pete Ross, and later Peter Barraclough as well. Radio Invicta was replaced by the slightly better equipped King Radio, and then by the much better Radio 390. With a decent transmitter, proper studio equipment, not to mention habitable living conditions, Radio 390 was an enormous success. John stayed there throughout various incarnations, but in 1966 he moved to Britain Radio, your hallmark of quality station. And he also read the news on its top 40 sister station, Swinging Radio England. After his offshore radio years, he joined the BBC as a television continuity announcer, and now his memories fly.
FRS goes back in time. This is a flashback.
Yes, indeed, from KING with the capital K. It is indeed Melody Hour. Get your feet up, I have, on the console, and join me, John Ross Barnard, for a whole hour of after-dinner melodies.
The beginning of November, offshore free radio, and of course there on King Radio, recorded back in March of 1965. Happy holidays! Let's take a look at some more of your emails and letters which have come in since the end of October and when we were last on the air. Here's one from Russia, from Pavel Ivanov in Belgorod in Russia, from 6185 kilohertz. On the 30th of October, using an Icon ICR75 receiver and 10-meter antenna, got us to the SIMPO of 25232. Not bad at all. Thank you, Pavel. To the beautiful island of Sicily next, Giovanni Lorenzi. Ciao, Giovanni. Listening in Messina on a Kenwood CX40 receiver and a 76-meter beverage antenna. That's great. So the reception was fair, without interference, but sometimes very strong atmospheric. Simpo 35333. Not bad, Giovanni. Thank you, sir. And off to Germany we go. Dieter Sommer, who's in Eiselbahn in Germany, heard us on 3940. On the 30th of October, Simpo 45434. Well, thank you, Dieter. That's not bad at all, is it? That's how we like it. And here's a fantastic email. Email of the month for me. Tsuru Gahara in Japan. 1.5 A4 pages of information. Hamamatsu, Japan. Enjoyed our 42nd anniversary shows. Listening on a web SDR on 6185, which provided the best reception where that SDR was. Listened to all of our programs and gave us loads of great details as well. Thank you very much indeed to Huru. Absolutely fantastic. And loads of information on here at different frequencies. And Turu finishes off by saying, yes, I like overseas shortwave medium wave and FM. I'm very happy when I stay in my radio base. He says, I'm now 61, but I've been doing this hobby for 47 years. I retired several times on the terms of this hobby, the reason is that I've got a lot of friends. That's what it's all about, isn't it? And it's also fun to get to know broadcasters and program producers. I'm looking forward to looking at my mailbox to see your reply, which no doubt you will have since now. Thank you very much indeed. Tsuru in Japan. Much appreciated, sir. And don't forget, we would love to hear from you here at the Free Radio PO Box 2702 6049 ZG in the Netherlands. Please enclose $1 for a postal reply, and don't forget you can choose which QSL you would like. Just go to our website, frsholland.nl, and you can choose, if you look at our image gallery, QSLs in there, which QSL you would like us to send you. How good is that? Fantastic. You can also email us at frsholland.nl, and you'll get an electronic QSL in reply. Are you ready for some more great new progressive rock with a bit of a festive feel? This is a fantastic track, and this is from a band who are located only about 8 miles away. That's about, 12 kilometres down the road from where I live on the south coast of England. And this comes from a band who are from Torquay in Devon. They're called the Prophets of Zarquon. Really good sounding band, led by Lord Zarquon. Take a listen to Breeze, the lead singer here, who has got a very Stevie Nicks-esque voice. I reckon she must sing in a Fleetwood Mac tribute band. The Prophets of Zarquon, the song is called Solstice, and this is a seasonal track from them. It's called Winter Storm from the Free Radio.
Thanks to Dave Scott for another great edition of Radio Wave. You're tuned in to the Free Radio Service Holland. The time in Central Europe is 12:30 Central European Time. In Great Britain and Ireland, it's 11:30.
A balance between music and information joined to one format. The FRS Holland concept tastes different, just a bit different. Radio News in FRS goes next with Peter Verbergen.
Welcome along on this Sunday, December 18th. Once a year, Everest Goes the X is renamed in Everest Goes the Xmas. And that's today. Finish off with Mike Taylor, 45 minutes of the mail we received for our 42nd anniversary in October. Everest Holland. Your reception report, comments, criticism and personal information, of course, can be sent to everest@everestholland.nl or, of course, our snail mail address. That's PO Box 2702 in 6049 ZD, that's Zulu Golf in Herten, that's Herten. So wherever you are, welcome, and we start off with some news from around the world. But before that, I would like to thank Hans Nat, Jan van Dijk, Stig Ludwig Nielsen, Radio Vision, the Pirate Hall of Fame, and a member of Shortwave Free Radio Blogs for their information. Radio Caroline North, previous 2022 live weekend broadcast took place from the radio ship Roth Revenge. It was a week ago, weekend of December 10th to 11th, live from the ship. The first Caroline North broadcast of 2023 is planned over the weekend of January 14th to January 15th. Apart from 648 AM, Caroline on 1368 AM via John Ross Barnard passed away at the age of 83 on November 2nd. He went to sea because he wanted to be a BBC newsreader. John applied for a job on Caroline but was turned down. However, he was lucky to get a job on radio Invicta, broadcasting from Wet Sands off the Kent coast. Later that year he joined King Radio, successor of Invicta, and launched in March 1965. And later that year in September, King Radio made way for a new operation, Radio 390, and John joined his third station in less than a year. In 1966, he became involved with Britain Radio and reading the news for the Boss Jocks on Swinging Radio England, where he also acquired a new nickname, John Boss Faryard. After nearly 2 years at sea, it was the end of John's pilot career, but not the end of his time in broadcasting. At the BBC, he worked in presentation for 5 years, was head of foreign recordings, then head of BBC Video. Dario Monferini passed away in Milan Hospital on Monday, October 17th. He was a passionate the actor. As from 1975 onwards, he produced a weekly DX newsletter entitled Play DX. An archive can be found on www.playdx.com. We have some offshore varia from 50 years ago, 1972. On the 18th of December 1972, Radio 199 started broadcasting from the MV Miamigo, anchored off the Dutch coast. 4 days later, the 22nd of December, Radio 199 changed its name to Radio Caroline. The 27th of December, a mutiny by the ship's crew put Caroline off the air for 2 hours. And on the final day, 31st of December 1972, the Miamigo was towed into harbor by the Dutch authorities. Susan K. Moore is the daughter of former Radio Switch and Radio City Managing Director Reg Calvert, who was shot dead in June 1966. Both stations broadcasted from abandoned wartime forts in the Thames estuary. It took her more than 5 years to research, interview people, and write not one book but what became a trilogy. School of Rock, Shivering Sands are part 1 and 2. Life and Death of a Pirate includes part 1, 2, and 3. This trilogy contains no less than 474 pages with over 150 photos. More info can be found on www.regcalvert-play.co.uk. So far, there is no clearness about the program. However, as in 2017, the radio lightship Jenny Bainton will play a prominent role. If you are interested, keep an eye on the website www.radioday.nl and the Facebook page Radio Day Hurling for current developments and the latest news. The Pirate Radio Hall of Fame. What now follows are a number of updates. There's an excellent article about the radio and Radio 29 court cases from a 1967 edition of Practical Wireless magazine. There's another R&I Top of 20 chart. And since the last monthly update, they have added a tribute to John Ross Barnett, who sadly passed away in November. Websites are www.offshoreradio.co.uk and www.radiolondon.co.uk. We already mentioned it in the previous edition of Everest Goes the X, but it's quite interesting to mention it one more time. The R&I CD and radio photo book. In the 1970-1974 period, Radio North Sea International was active from that beautiful radio vessel Nebo 2 off the Dutch coast. It was the only offshore radio station using shortwave to broadcast its international programs. In those days, R&I had the Dutch daytime service as well as the English one. Right now there's a new CD box and photo book for jingle lovers, edited by Norman Barrington and Ray Anderson. It's called the R&I Jingle Collection and the Radio North Sea International photo book. The CD contains 160 minutes of memories, jingles, tunes and commercials, with a 32-page inlay booklet. More information via the Radio Fab website, radiofab.com. Nowadays, many radio stations are to be heard only via the internet. And of course, there are stations operating from a central building with several studios, one or various transmitters and antenna masts. For the majority of genuine radio enthusiasts, the heart starts to beat faster when it comes to the antenna side, specialized in pictures impressive antenna towers. A must for each and every radio enthusiast. Surf to the antennasite.com. Radio Andorra. The restoration of the historic Radio Andorra transmitter has been completed a while ago. It took no less than 10 years. This unique medium wave transmitter originates from 1939. The customized transmitter was built in France by the Société Française de Radio Électrique. It measures 12 meters by 2 meters and consists of 6 different metals: wood, ceramics and rubber. The building housing this enormous device was left in the early 1980s and turned into a ruin. Back in the 1970s, Radio Scandinavia and World Music Radio made use of Radio Andorra's shortwave facilities. The Shortwave Radio Audio Archive is a collection of shortwave radio recordings that you can download or listen to as a podcast. The collection grows every day and includes both historical recordings and current recordings from the shortwave radio spectrum. The goal of this site is for shortwave radio enthusiasts to have a place to store, archive and share their radio recordings with the world. Web address is shortwavearchive.com/archive. It's some 18 minutes before the clock of 1 o'clock in Central Europe. Everett on 3 frequencies. And for details about our streaming schedule in the upcoming 2 weeks, go to our website, that's everestholland.nl, and go to latest news. There you find all the details. Correction featuring working on a TV documentary, 25 years broadcast, but also unique footage from RNI, Radio Caroline, the building of the Ram Islands, the 1967 Veronica team, the Veronica vessel Norway on the Stevening Beach after the April 1973 storm, the radio ship Nebo 2 in 1973, the Voice of Peace, and the Mickey Mouse antenna mast on the MV Miamigo in 1973. If you are in for an evening watching, listening and enjoying offshore radio, go to the Offshore Radio Cinema. That's www.usual/offshore radio guide/videos. If you have a particular love for old magazines relating to radio, TV, tape machines and broadcasting, worldradiohistory.com is the place to be. Have a look and take a dive in this amazing and wonderful world of old media. Jonathan Marks and Andy Fennett produce